Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sim Racing Alliance. It's season 13. We are starting out tonight strong.
As they do go side by side. It is the formation lap almost done. They will look, all eyes to the lights. That's going to be an amazing start.
And we have a crash in turn 1 already. What's going on?
On to the bus stop straight, goes for it around the outside.
More contact behind, that is huge. A couple of gainers in that one.
She's giving it everything. She has to. I'm not sure that it's over yet, though.
This is the last opportunity.
We're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, SRA Nation. We are back with, we are back with round 4 of the SRA GT3 Team Series for Division 1 at Spa Francorchamps. One of the most iconic tracks on this calendar, let alone even in real life, is this track that is, I think it is the longest track that we have this season, but I am looking forward to this one. And yeah, at least aside from the Nordschleife, which is unfortunately not on this calendar. But anyway, without further ado, it is the one and only Spa Francorchamps, which is
absolutely legendary track.
Yeah,
some of the most
is.
famous corners in racing in motorsports, much less GT3 racings here. We've got Eau Rouge, Raidillon, Pouhon. This place, it's not my favorite track, but there's absolutely no doubt that Eau Rouge is exciting.
Oh no, I agree. Like, I think as iconic as this track is, like, I respect it 100%.
Yes.
But I'd say it's not. I think it's the track limits that does it for me, because even like it's just something about certain corners. It's just, you gotta do it just the right way. If you know, you know. But you gotta do it just the right way, or else you're just gonna go wash out really wide and invalidate your lap. And what is one of the worst feelings is you're on a banker lap and you get an invalid lap. And Spa is one of those tracks that happens, but I absolutely do love Eau Rouge Raidillon. Like, that is definitely my favorite corner of all time. And of course, it's iconic.
I do love Raidillon. Eau Rouge is where most of the challenge of this track comes, at least for me.
Yeah.
It was super hard until I got it, and then I could find, then it's fine. But still, even then, when you're comfortable with Eau Rouge, it can still kill you sometimes. And boy, howdy, if you have any like front aero damage in the Porsche, if you take the normal line at speed, I've lost the control so many times, snapped, and went straight into the wall in ways that would surely kill me.
Yep, and we've even seen that in real life too, where that just, it can be really brutal, 100%. And it's a 7.00 4-kilometer track, or for the Americans out there, 4.353 miles. So this is a big track. It's a very big track, and I think it is actually the second longest track in the whole entire game. So it's a big one, and it's got 20 turns, and it's in not only Stavelot, Belgium. So we went from good old Britain and the British Isles to Belgium with one of the most iconic 24-hour tracks. And I'm looking forward to this one, honestly.
Yep. When it comes to racing, you're not joking when it's super long, and it shows it in those straights. And what a coincidence! That's where we're gonna find most of the overtaking opportunities. It'll be before or after turn 1. And the end of the straight going into turn 7. So let's get into it. Actually, before we do that, let's briefly visit. I'm not going to read it out because we're running out of time here. But here is our driver standings. Jeremy Mercer in the lead by 1 point. 1 point over Andrew Rados. who's tied with Jacob Palmieri, 194 points each. This is I'm short-circuiting here. I've never seen a championship this close. Is this for real? Am I being pranked? Did Al change numbers? This is crazy. Here's the back half of the grid there. And let's take a look at the team standings. Peter O'Brien and Jeremy Mercer, 2 points over Rocket Racers of Michael Manning and Mr. Sir. Lambo versus Mustang. I wish it was a Ferrari up there instead of a Lambo. That'd be so much more fun this season. And a Mustang to round out the podium currently with NWSR Daddies. Don't make me say that. Of Kevin Blanchett and Andrew Rados. Only 40 points behind them. And let's get into the race. Our drivers are already on the grid. They've already done their warm-up, their out lap. Are they on their banker right now? How late am I? They have already put in bankers.
Yeah.
And predictably, look at all these Mustangs up top.
Oh man, just taking a good look at the bottom of Eau Rouge. It's, oh man, I absolutely love like watching cars going from La Source all the way down to that little straight and all the taking that entry curb at the bottom of Eau Rouge and going up. It's actually
so dramatic.
So satisfying. It's so satisfying to see. And what is it, like at least a 70-foot drop, I think, if I remember correctly.
Just insane. From certain angles, it looks like something like a kid would make out of a Hot Wheels track or something.
Yeah, honestly,
cars can do that?
Oh, what? What do you mean cars can actually go up that high? Oh, man. I can only imagine what it is, like, actually in real racing. Like, oh, man, taking that, especially, like, pointing the car's nose, like, right on entry. Going over the curb and just going flat out up there. Oh man, that would be insane.
Here comes one. Here comes Arjun. Oh no, somebody in front of him. And there went Arjun. Making it look easy on the BMW. Just floating over it. I promise you it's not as easy as it looks. Arjun having just put in provisional pole for this silver division on their quali section. Only 3 minutes left. So these times might be representative. Jason Allen moving very slowly. I don't know what's going on with him. Approaching the start-finish line. He must have had some sort of incident in his resetting. Michael Formato got a quarter of a second in his back pocket, almost enough to put him back in the front row. Oh, and he finds more. If he does that one more time, he just has to find another, and he's found it. As I'm speaking, he's gone up to half a second in his back pocket. He's going to take provisional pole.
Oh. And we shall see what happens when the gold drivers come out. It's probably going to be very tight, especially at this track, because I know a lot of people have done this track a lot of times. This in Monza, I think it's like one of the most used tracks in the whole entire game. So it's no surprise seeing these crazy lap times.
Here comes Eric Marecki. Oh no, excuse me, he's got another little bit to go. Joel Moffitt, excuse me. What looks like he has bailed on this lap. Still, his last lap is still pretty good. Good enough for P4. What's Arjun? It looks like it was too late to catch him. He was yellow flag for a moment. Anyway, let's return to Michael Formato. It looks like he's about to snag provisional pole, lead the silvers, and secure himself a very good spot for the grid, even after the golds get done with their spot. Squatchmonger says, Arjun slow, you take that back. You take that back right now. That man is in D1 Silver,
Dude.
in SRA,
Yeah,
the SRA of America.
I mean, he's in D1 for a reason. He's definitely not slow.
Jorge stopped. He must have invalidated the top of the hill. I don't know why else he'd bail on a so early in the lap. More cars stopped.
There goes.
What happened to Austin? We're gonna see the replay. Did he just quit because he was done with his lap? Oh, I'm so silly.
So, he was on top of.
Yes, he was. He was just done. I'm silly. Let's go to Curtis LeMay. The Rennsport team. Is that a default livery? What is this?
Interesting, interesting.
I see no SRA livery or logo. What's going on here? Mods? Mods? Alan?
Uh-oh.
I synced like an hour ago. So.
Oh, I forgot to sync. Oh, well. At least by now, I assume a lot of people have gotten their liveries into awesome sim racing.
Hey, you'd think we'd have it sorted by now.
Yeah. 4th race in.
We've only been using this system for many, many seasons now.
Yeah.
It looks like nobody's going to be able to challenge Michael Formato's provisional pole right now. The only one improving right now is LeMay in that Rennsport Porsche. Currently improving by 1/4 of a second, increasing though to 1/3 of a second. He's still got a couple more corners to eke out some time, and every little bit helps right now with how tight his portion of the grid is. That 1/4 of a second though will be good for 2 or 3 spots. Samuel Cortez is about to cross the line for his final lap. He's up 3/10, which is going to be good for a lot. That'll put him up like 5 spots. How many is it going to be? 6, up to P11. And here comes LeMay, and he moves up to P7.
Oh, top 10, solid.
And now it's the Gold's turn. Who's leading the field? Is that Mr. Sir up front? Let's ride along with him. Let's get some more of that Lambo engine power.
Squash Monder in the chat says, gotta harass the commentators for a D2 race. Oh man. But I mean, hey, speaking of D2 race, I mean, it's gonna be a lot different for me because I'm on a wheel! Announcement! I'm officially on a wheel! And I have set in 18.7, so I have actually beaten my controller personal best. So things are rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Things are rolling.
Many, many months in the making. It's about time.
It's about time. Let's go. Honestly, it feels so much better. It really does. Like I can actually like control like turn-ins. Like just watching.
You can feel it. It's just it's night and day. It's a totally different experience.
It really is. Like just the turn. Like it's all really the turn-in. Well, like just watch. Like even in the PM, like just the way the cars go in and out of the corners, and just like I can like. There's so much to do with it. Like there's no like ins or outs. like just rapidly on on a controller, like it's just like yes or no, like that's
Right.
pretty much it, yes or no, black and white. But on a wheel, it's like there's so much range of motion, like you can just go in, out, do crazy V lines and all that, da 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 da, and it's amazing. And actually, like even certain gear changes, I can actually go into a higher gear just to focus on like even rotation kind of, but I mean more so stability. So the things I couldn't do on a controller.
Like, because I started racing on a controller and I've hit damn near every like stage of like controller and quality of stuff that you could use all the way up to SimuCube stuff now. And I know exactly how you feel going, like just it.
Oh yeah.
A step from like a Logitech wheel to DD's pretty big, but it's still not as big as going from any controller to any force feedback wheel. And you went straight to a pretty decent Mosul one, so you skipped over quite a lot of budget stuff.
Yeah, I did. That's the thing. And oh man, it feels so good. It really does. Like the quality is amazing. The R9 base, the GSGT wheel, the SRPs. Like I'm still trying to like tweak what's best for me and all that. But right now I think it's pretty good, at least for now. Just driving more so, trying to catch up in D2 because everything is backwards. But for now it's just focusing on lap time, focusing on keeping the car on track and on all that. I mean, already within 3 days. I started on Sunday, so 3 days in, nearly. So I've already hit D 3 times. So
it's awesome.
Gold. We're locked in, ladies and gentlemen. We're so locked in. That's all I've pretty much been doing. Is just hot lapping Spa. But Spa is honestly one of the tracks that's just so difficult. Like it's really
not a good place to start for a wheel.
It really is. Yeah, going back to Squatchmonger, yeah, arguably chose the worst car track to come to start with. I disagree with the car. I'm making it work. We always go
the
with
car's
Ford.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? The car's fine. No, but the track, yes, it really is. Like first starting, and it's also the setups too, which I've tweaked the setups more for wheel. Because, you know, setup, controller to wheel setup is not ideal. So I just used the endurance setup and see where that went. And it's working really well now, working with it. So yeah, Spa is definitely a track that is very difficult to be consistent, especially at Bruxelles and onwards from Sector 2. The Sector 1 and 3 is fine, but Sector 2, that's where things get pretty dicey with the curbs and the throttle inputs and all that, especially for the Porsche.
Spef Jangler about to improve hugely, up to provisional pole. He barely beats out Palmieri, less than a tenth between them, and between him and Landry. Making that Madhouse McLaren look really fast.
Let's go. Man, that's such a good livery.
Yes, it is.
+1 for Madhouse. Totally no bias here. No conglomerate bias. No,
We're absolutely
none.
objective.
What do you mean?
Renato's got a quarter of a second. That would put him just outside of the second row. Looking good coming into the final 2 corners. Gaining time into the braking zone, gaining a 10th. That's huge. Ooh, but he pays for it on the exit just a little bit, and he's back up to only a quarter of a second improvement, but still good for P7. And he's going to have one more go at it. By man person. He's got 4 tenths up. That equally huge. That would put him within the top 10. He's just got to bring it home. Anton Rushevich of disqualified, also up about a quarter of a second, and that would again put him right around P10 if he can stick the landing. It looks like he is. He's gaining a little bit, ever so slightly faster.
Just a little bit.
Moondoggy asking, no Evan Kim? Looks like it. We've got a packed grid. We've got 46 drivers. Evan Kim is not one of them. Where thigh?
It's crazy to see too, like this season, like there's just so many drivers. And I think Snetterton last week, there was like a leaderboard change where I think at a certain point, at a certain time you'll make it, you're able to join for Snetterton, which is crazy, the amount of people that joined Snetterton last week. Well, that's what we like to see.
Andrew Rados just slam dunked on everybody. And 30 seconds before the buzzer puts himself on pole. And it doesn't look like anyone's about to challenge him. Maybe Jacob Palmieri? The Gabagoo Racing. He's only got him. He only has to keep what the gains he's got. And he will just barely beat out Rados.
Rados is looking pretty fast and solid.
He's 50 seconds into his final lap, and he's doing exactly his last best. If he can keep that kind of consistency up there in the race, he's going to be a real threat.
Oh, yeah. And he's been a threat this whole entire season as well, especially at COTA, I remember. Oh, man, what a fight that was for the front.
Oh, yeah, he is number 2 gold driver right now, isn't he?
Yep. And that he is.
And it looks like Mercer's not going to improve any this lap. Neither will Mr. Sir. Peter O'Brien coming into Sector 3 soon. He's up 3/10. That's going to help a lot. But let's return to Jacob Palmieri. He's got enough. He's got enough by a 10th. He finds a little bit. He's just got to nail this final corner, and it looks like he's done it. Not his exit was slightly compromised, but not by enough to matter. Jacob Palmieri just took pole. We point the camera now at Omar Escorcia. He's about to improve by 2/10. That's not going to put him even on the second row, and it looks like he invalidates and bails. Here comes Peter O'Brien, 3/10 up. In that Mustang decked out Mustang. And he finds a boatload of time in the last corner, and he's up 4/10 now. And with Laz crossing the line, that is going to close it out for our qualifying.
What a qualifying session.
And if give me just a sec. Oh, one moment. Oh, it's not gonna not gonna connect to my controller, so I can't do the grid walk. Dang it. Well, let's do yours.
Alright, sounds good. Right now we've got Jacob Palmieri taking pole, Andrew Rados, Donate, Jeff Spangler, Dornelles, Mark Landry, Formato, Jeremy Mercer, Williams, Anton Rushevich, Andrew Wilson, Omar Escorcia, Kelvin Lau, Guy Manperson, Marecki, Arjun, Mr. Sir, Peter O'Brien, Jared Troxclair, Fire Queso, Sanchez, Kevin Blanchett, Laz, Victor Diaz, Tyler Carr, Jorge, LeMay, John Moffett, Timothy Flamger, Donovan Colton, Ivan McCroat, Cortez, Marchand, yeah, yes, it is actually McCroat, Martin, Danny Durant, Arnaud, Jason Allen, Brendan Chan, Ilpo Ristolainen, I think I butchered that, Anderson, John Crown, Carpenter, Burke, Momo Drapers and Colin Dunham for that Jurassic Park livery of that McLaren 444.
I'm so fond of that Porsche of Landon's.
Oh yes, oh, I love that livery. Oh man, and the last year's Spa 24-hour, I just adored that livery. That and the SSR Herbert livery, the lime green and black one. That's a really nice looking livery too from last year. But oh, actually, on Colin Dunham's livery, I just realized there's that guy from if anyone see the Jurassic Park films, like that, there's that guy who I guess encountered the what do you call that dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, and he got sprayed on or something. Yeah, that's the guy. I remember that. Little Easter egg there. It's the little things on these liveries. It's the little things. Got nice designs on these. This season's liveries is, if you don't know by now, it is entertainment, so do what you will with it.
Certainly led to a very colorful grid.
Oh yeah, music, just anything entertainment, music, like we've seen music, movies, games, yeah. Anything you can think of really that entertains you.
But we still have cars still trying to get on the back straight. Huge track, huge grid,
oh,
huge
wow.
pit lane. Do we have the stats of how long pit lane stops are? I'm not seeing it. Just understand, it's long. If you get a drive-through on this track, it's Jover.
Oh
it's
never
been more Jover.
It really is Jover. Yep. It's never been more Jover if you get a drive-through. And you know, this, I believe it is the longest pit lane. And if you get that, yeah, no, it's definitely Jover. And your race, you're gonna lose so many positions if that happens. Which, as I said earlier, like this is just one of the tracks that track limits can really bite you, but it really, really can bite you because of that long pit lane that you have to go with the whole endurance pit lane and everything. So hopefully everyone will stay in between the lines, but we shall see.
They won't.
We'll say it. They won't. They won't do it.
Look at
Oh,
all
man.
those Mustangs up front. It's crazy. It looks like a Ford dealership.
Oh, really though? America has come to Belgium.
Yes.
Oh man. But speaking of like that, choosing Spa in the sunset,
So pretty.
beautiful actually. It's so pretty. I love it. I love sunset races. Night and sunset races are the best thing.
Absolutely.
Sun to dark. That's how we do it. It always brings the drama. No lights. Best thing.
I wish we did even more night races. I'm
I
very thankful
agree.
that we mix in at least one wet race and at least one night race, but I wish we did more night races.
Yeah, I agree. Like honestly, it's more challenging. It really is because I remember I did actually speak briefly on this last week, I believe, with Valencia. But like certain tracks like Valencia, like it's hard to like brake when you're behind somebody because you don't really see what's really around you.
Yep.
But that's the beauty of it because it's nighttime and you can't really see, so it adds more drama, and I love that. It's a whole different ambiance, especially the Nordschleife. Now that is amazing. Speaking of Nordschleife,
We've done one endurance Nordschleife race, didn't we? A couple months ago in another league.
yeah, we did.
And I did poorly. I remember now. I crashed out.
It's all good. But I think that was a 24-hour, because I did the 10-hour with Andrew Reif, also one of our fellow commentators who unfortunately cannot race or commentate with us at this very moment. But
Hope you're enjoying the show, Andrew.
yeah, if you're watching, hello, hello, hello. But actually, speaking of watching, all eyes on the green flag momentarily as our drivers get ready in a double formation lap.
One more cornered around, right? Don't they wait
Yep,
until they're on
just-
the...
Yep, on the... Going around after
who's
the
this in the
sword.
pit? Why is Landon in the pit lane?
Uh-oh.
Did he have a penalty that I didn't notice?
I'm not sure.
Well, that really bites GT
yeah.
Landon. But for everybody else, it is about to be green, green, green.
And we are off and away for SRA. Oh, look at this start. Down at the bottom of Eau Rouge, up onto Radion. Things are looking very clean.
Team so
above.
far.
Very
Still
clean.
2x2.
2x2 with the Kurt LeMay. Oh, that Mustang really getting on the back end of that BMW. Amount of dirty air on the first lap, but things looks good so far.
Palmieri and
Through
Rados
the
trading
cone.
spots. Still, I don't think we've determined who's going to come out on top yet. Is it going to be Jacob?
Cortez. Oh, McCroat on the inside.
Oh, we've lost one. Anton Rushevich already.
Oh, no!
We got a pile up. Oh, and they're
you hate to see. Oh,
and they're still hitting each other. They're
Oh,
desperate,
no.
and on the outside too. We have. Oh my goodness! It's a parking lot. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. That was literally a third of the grid just got caught up in that. And Blanchett and Flams are still dusting themselves off, finally rolling, and they are going to be about 5 seconds behind the rest of the grid, which is, itself has been vastly spread out after all of that commotion.
Oh, you hate to see it. That's wow. That's talk about as what Purple 7, aka Ryan, said. T7 is closed, ladies and gentlemen.
We got drivers. I can't even keep up. We got drivers swapping places all over the place. Looks like Guy Manperson is the most recent victim. He's getting swamped. I wonder, is this because of damage? Or oh, yeah, it's this damage. Look at that car.
Oh, no.
He's going to be wanting to pit ASAP. Pit window is open. Big wide pit window. You can do it pretty much any point of the race except the first lap and the last lap. And even then, sometimes the last lap. No,
Yeah.
not quite. I don't think we have any 3-minute lap places. Oh, and look, he's so wide, he can't carry the speed through there. That
man.
big commotion
rewind
has
right
shaken
there.
up the grid so much. We got fast drivers behind
really
slow
has.
drivers now. All up and down the grid. People taking spots. I can't watch it all, but yes, he does dive into the pits. Jason Allen getting stuck into it with Colin Dunham and Brian Anderson. And looks like they are able to carry on, but that's certainly going to be some aero damage and some time wasted on their part. Getting real scrappy.
Ooh. That's going to cost them 5 seconds. If not more than that, actually.
Yes, I predict a
Or
lot
like
of time
3
penalties
minutes.
applied after
man.
this race.
Oh. That's just the nature of Spa. Gotta love Spa. No, but actually, the racing here, I enjoy. Like, this is just one of the tracks where you can actually get a good battle in.
Oh,
And it's
we've
fun.
got
And
battles.
actually, speaking of that, yeah, 3 wide with Landon Dreves and
Big send by that Porsche.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness,
big
Landon.
spins going on here. Landon getting through, and through goes Landon. Brian Anderson trying to maintain the Jurassic Park McLaren behind of Colin Dunham.
Looks like they may have settled down now. Let's look ahead to the next big train of about like 9 drivers. Everybody fighting less than a second between them. Starting from P29 all the way back to P28. And what happened here? That looks like Arnaud losing control. Let's see what happened from his point of view. on the right car? No, I'm not, but we can see it front row. I see they came across each other, the front quarter panel of the Porsche and the rear of the BMW, and they nearly performed a pit maneuver.
Timothy Flamger trying to sit on the inside at Stavlot. Oh, things are mixing
Oh, he's
up.
sniffing, but there's nowhere to go. Too
Brian
wide in front
Anderson.
of him.
Oh. GTR has the speed on the straights, but Landon just has to make sure he keeps that GTR behind him.
And LeMay and Shannon battling, swapping spots over and over. Crown, it looks like he just had a whole string of cars lunge up his inside. Did he just lose like 3 spots there? Mr. Sir beating out trucks there at turn 1. As I mentioned before, turn 1 and pretty much the end of the straight turn 6, where we're going to see a lot of moves being done, because that's where you got to get on the brakes and where you can force something to happen.
Oh, very close to the back end of that rear diffuser of that Porsche from that GTR of Timothy Flamger. Getting that slipstream. Can he do it on the Kemmel straight?
Oh, more drama. Oh, what happened here? Tyler Carr spun out on turn 2 or 3, is this? And looks like he's going to try to rejoin. He's got a BMW rapidly approaching. Who cut the corner. Let's get the instant replay to see what happened here on the main camera. And it looks like did he bottom out? I don't think he even had contact. I think he just bottomed out there. And but there may have been contact, and if there was, that certainly didn't help. Spun him like a top. And now he's getting mugged by a new train of cars.
Pressure is on.
LeCroat and Brandon Chan trading spots. And looks like Aiden Burke gets up the inside of Fire Queso in the middle of Sector 2. But Queso's still ready to strike back. He gets the inside next corner. Meanwhile, not very far up ahead, there's a whole bunch of drama. Who is that? Oh, Aiden Burke! No.
Yeah, Aiden Burke just,
Burke.
yeah. Oh. Another
POV.
off.
Oh, he gets hit from behind.
Yeah, that would do it.
And he gets to stare at the grid driving past him.
You hate to see it.
Mr. Sir, yellow flagged backwards on the start, on the back half of the grid. What happened here?
Landon Drake dealing with other GTRs.
Oh, he gets spun. He was on the outside.
Oh, no.
And he tries to come back on the track, given no room, and spun right around unless I blinked wrong. Oh my goodness, that's unfortunate. And he gets rolling again back at P33. More yellow flags. Jared Trox clear to the wall. I've been here before. Oh, and he threads the needle. He's so lucky to not have gotten collected right there. What a dangerous and predictable spot to lose it. And he very wisely immediately RTGs. And that'll be the race for him. Looks like we already have blue flags. Yeah, that is Donovan Colton, who just watched P1, 2, and 3 go right by in rapid succession. They have very much calmed down.
Jason Allen just gets past Landon Dravies right on the Kemmel straight, like nothing. Ooh, so close.
Looks like we still got battles. Sir and Queso still going at it. This train has not decided who's going to be in charge yet. There's a point of contention on that subject.
Yeah, all through and everywhere.
Oh, here comes Crown. He wants to get the inside of Movo, but that's rapidly turning the outside. Nothing doing yet. From P27.
Going wide.
Oh, and he gets back on track just in time. And he closes the door. It's like, you saw nothing.
Nothing happened. Oh, this gaggle of cars coming up. but
Aside from one small break around Ilpo, from essentially P27 all the way back to P42 is all within 2 or 3 tenths on average.
whoop.
Perfect straight of the cars. Williams just lost out 2 spots to Mercer and Wilson. Let's catch that replay. Looks like you just left the door open. And it was a drag race on the exit, which he lost.
Ooh, a send from the outside, question mark, Kevin Blanchett.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly 4
Oh, we got a
overtakes
parking
at the
lot.
Doors.
That's why.
Or actually 3.
Dunham,
Ah,
Allen gets
that
involved
would
in
be
something
why.
else. Let's see the replay here. Got it. Oh, no.
Oh. All right, for purple 7, that is F part 4. F in the chat part 4.
Yes. We're gonna have a cinematic universe of F.
Yeah. Can we get a massive F in the chat?
You know, with the grid so tight, it's been 10 minutes. I'm sure some of these drivers who are in the middle of these packs are thinking, should I pit now?
Oh! Brian Anderson nearly lost it on the... Ooh. Very close call for that Aston Martin, because that Porsche is not going to take no for an answer without any hesitation. Trying to capitalize on the mistake. Ooh, a little bit of wiggle moment.
I'm going to point the main cam at our front runners because it looks like Rados is ready to fight again. He's literally, there's no time between him and they make contact. He gives Palmieri a little bump on the exit of the final corner. Palmieri, of course, no sweat, able to save that car and keep it going. Very much a close one, though. And Donovan Colton, yellow flagged again. Stopped before the final corner. I'll catch the replay of that. Oh, it happened before the second to last corner even. What happened here?
F part 5? Question mark? Oh. Donovan Colton stopped on the
Yeah, that's who
edge.
I was just looking at.
Ah. There he is. Oh.
Well, Mr. Sir and Brandon Chan just both lost 2 spots each. Right next to each other. Must have had some 2x2 battling and got the lesser of it. Williams and Wilson side by side?
Yep.
Williams beating him out for now. Oh, we got some battle with Anton Rushevich and Jorge. Trading spots multiple times over the course of 2 seconds, and looks like Jorge is going to be shown off the track. And now he's got the Lambo, McLaren, excuse me, of Kelvin Lauvin's inside, and that caught him totally off guard and spun him around.
Oh.
It's not looking good for him right now. And now he's got another train of cars approaching. He's not going to have an opportunity to rejoin.
F part 6. Yep, there it is. F part 6.
Finally, he can get rolling. Very, very costly incident for him. It'll be up for the stewards to decide, of course, but I think Kelvin was alongside through the corner. I think he had room right to the space he was in. Let's check in with Formato. He's got Jeremy Mercer right up his tailpipe. Formato's super overperforming right now. He's in the silver division, but he's currently P8.
Oh, that Ferrari. Right on the back end of that BMW of...
Arnaud?
I believe it is Arnaud. Yep.
Looking to send it. The inside was left open.
Oh, yeah.
And he does it, but no, Oh, and he slams the door just in time. That BMW hesitates.
Woo!
And Brandon Chan is going to come out on top. Rados and Palmieri side by side. Palmieri still managing to protect the inside. I got to keep this camera on them for a little while. This battle is heating up.
Oh, yeah.
Squatchmonger rooting for Diego to get in there. And I'm sure that's what Diego wants to do. What's going on?
Nearly 3 wide for a second. Fire Queso on the outside coming into Bruxelles with Amos Movo sitting on the inside. 6 right into that line with Kevin Blanchett not too far. Oh, really on the back end of his diffuser. Followed by John Crown and Brian Anderson. Bueno's trying to take the better line on the exit of Bourbon. Fire Queso going a little bit wide there. Doesn't open the door. Ooh, little wiggle from the rear end of that Ferrari.
Colin Dunham and Jason Allen have not been able to shake each other this whole race. They just traded spots again. And Jeremy Mercer just took the spot of P8 off of Formato. Predictably at the last corner.
Kevin Blanchett licking his lips right now with that slipstream. Oh, and he is going on the outside. Movo looks like he kind of lifted for that, allowing Kevin to go right through. And that is an overtake for Club Kevin Blanchett.
Oh, and we got drama. Rados, Palmieri trading spots again, and now Diego's in there. He's just sniped P2 off of Rados.
Oh.
And somebody asked, is that a blue flag? I see, yes, we do already have blue flags. But we now have P1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all within 4 seconds of each other. Going very wide, taking all the speed. Everybody taking everything they can get right now. Everybody under the gun.
We got Diego, not Diego, Ivan McCroat. Oh, Mr. Sir slots right through. Wow.
That looked dramatic, but also graceful.
Yeah. Mr. Sir just slotted his car right through and said, nope, I ain't waiting. But that gives Ivan McCroat a loss of position. Going a little bit wide there at Bruxelles.
Purple 711 says esports line. And Williams is about to esports line Formato. He's just cannot seem to defend against these gold drivers when in equal race conditions. Losing out to mostly Mustangs, but now he's got a BMW. He's got a new foe on his tailpipe. Speff Jangler. One of the taking a somewhat early pit. 19 minutes into the race. Our Crown and Movo about to get into. Oh, that wrong question. Fired Queso. And was that Kate Blanchett? We're about to get into it. Coming into the final chicane. Let's see how that happened.
That is
so Blanchett goes super wide. Loses his rear end on the corner as he tries to rejoin way too late. And he hops curb straight like at that point it became a projectile. target acquired. Oh my goodness, what poor luck.
Oh, yeah, hate to see it. Truly unfortunate.
And he would have, he's already pit, so I don't think he's gonna, yeah, however bad the damage is, he clearly isn't gonna do repairs. Maybe he should though, it's 40 minutes into the, left in the race. We might have a three-way battle going on here for P20. Carpenter and the Nissan trading spots with Brian Anderson as I speak. Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh.
Is the Nissan going to win in the end? Looks like it. Where are the battles at? Come on. Is Peter O'Brien gonna get in? He's got the overspeed. Where's he gonna go? Can't carry enough speed on that inside line. I see some slip angle on those rear tires. It's going fast. But the BMW just not quite fast enough to go around the inside or the outside of the Mustang through this sector of the course. And I'm seeing lots of cars, lots of drivers are in the pits now. Peter O'Brien, Eric Marecki, Marc-Antoine Landry, not Michael Landry.
Yeah, that. I know I made that mistake. I think it was on Coda. I thought it was Michael Landry, but there are two Landrys.
There are two.
Mark.
Did they
Mark
drive the same
Landry.
car too?
I have no idea. Last
So
time
Mark
I've seen.
is 781 in the Mustang. Is the other Landry here?
I don't think he is.
No,
I
he's
remember the other season he was in a BMW, if I remember correctly. So it's just Mark Landry.
Oh, is Rusevich about to make a move? Throwing on his bumper cam for a moment. He was all over Laz for a moment. Oh, and he looks like, was that guy man-person? And also car now?
Party! Oh,
Let's catch the
no.
replay. What happened here? Oh, he's lost the rear end and slowly, lazy drifts it over the at the apex of that corner. Real unfortunate place to be. The only way to go is to drive his nose into the wall.
Yeah.
No way in hell he's hitting the reverse there.
Oh, and he's struggling now. That damage is really taking a beating on that Mustang.
Oh, I'm sure. Purple
What a
711
hit.
says F Part 8. He also said Speff. Yeah, that's what I said his name. Speff Jangler, right?
Spec Jangler. Jeff's alter ego.
With some of those drivers electing to pit somewhat early, this grid has really spread out now. Very few battles left going on. We pretty much just have Brian Anderson and Andrew Carpenter going at it. That MTV8 Racing. Love that name. Love this livery. Where can I get a good angle of it?
Got ourselves some hitters.
Which one? Somebody says, Squatchmonger says your mic may be loose.
Oh, really?
And someone else said, one of y'all speaking through a fan. You don't sound bad through my ears, though.
Interesting. My mic definitely isn't loose. It's definitely
P2 and P1
tight.
come into contact on at the end of the main straight. Nowhere to go. Oh, and he goes deep. Is Diego about to slip on through for P1? On track, he does. What a dramatic start of the lap. I'm sure Diego can't believe what just happened. Also, I think it might be your end because I'm noticing that sporadically your pip, the frames per second goes down, but then it goes back to being butter smooth immediately.
Interesting.
So I'm guessing you might have sporadic packet loss or at least ping increase or something.
Last week it was all smooth and buttery. Interesting.
Postology says, wow, and it pushes Palmieri deep, it being the bump draft. Maybe that extra speed really caught him off guard and he didn't brake early enough. That is going to be a spicy steward discussion. Looks like we might have battles reforming here. P8 is going to be up for grabs again. Arjun is going to be fending off Victor Diaz and John Laz.
Couple more hitters.
Palmieri. Oh, he's going to the pits. Okay, I thought he just lost out to Dornelas. That would have been very dramatic, but no. He and the front runner pit, leaving Dornelles out to hold the torch for now. But the race is still on with Palmieri and, most importantly, Jeff Spangler. Where are they going to come out in relation to him, especially after they had a little bit of a scrap? They certainly lost a little bit of the time. And meanwhile, I think Jeff has pretty much had clear air. In fact, at the moment, he's got 40 seconds of clear air in front of him. Well, we'll see how long that lasts because they're leaving the pits now. But it is a long pit exit.
If that it is.
They're only halfway now. They're only halfway.
Only halfway there.
Oh, and they haven't even served the stop yet. They've only just arrived.
Omar Garcia also in the pits.
And Jeff, 20 seconds away with Rados and Landry hot on his heels, but he's free to go as fast as he can, 15 seconds away.
Oh, a lot more hitters.
Mary's moving now. This is everything. This is for the race lead. Where do he and who else? Where'd he go? Diego come out. Diego's gonna be out first. And up the hill. And it looks like he's gonna maintain the lead. He will.
Yep.
He does.
And that he does, unless Jacob gets an opportunity to
Oh, look at this! Look at that overspeed!
Wow!
Here comes Jeff!
Big overspeed! Jeff Spangler and Dorado sometimes pushes, forces Denarte out wide, but he still maintains the position, just only barely though.
He's got the inside for this and the next corner. Oh, but it doesn't matter. He's still too slow. He's lost out.
Things are heating up. Oh, Jacob just getting the short end of the stick out of that one. Mark Landry just squeezing in there.
This is crazy.
Wow, that escalated real quickly.
So it looks like Diego is. Oh, let me double check. No weirdness happened. No, yep, Diego is on top. He is leading this race at the moment, but all of his competition is literally right behind him. So it's not over yet, but unless they take themselves out.
No! Mark Landry and Andrew Ritos had contact, and now that is officially F Part 9.
And we just saw the replay. There it was on the inside. Looks like he tried to close the door, and nope, there's a car there. And that gives Jeff and Diego a lot of breathing room. Typical nuke stank. Jason Allen is indeed out there somewhere. P36 fending off Mr. Tyler Carr. Dirty Deegan saying he wants to say, "Let's go, Jalen." There he goes. There he goes. There he goes again. Crashing through my brain.
I was going to say dashing through the snow, but there is also actually no, we don't speak of snow. We don't speak of that anymore. Nope.
It's not Christmas
gone.
anymore.
It's not Christmas.
I've got at least another like 4 months.
Yeah, exactly. The snow is finally gone in Canada, at least in the Maritime, so finally we're back to green grass. It's very nice, which means racing has started.
Excellent. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we've had our last false spring in Denver, so I think the nice weather is here to stay, hopefully.
Yeah, and everyone's it's still sometimes lingering in my mind is like -2 at night. It's like, oh, still. But now it's like a bit above that now, so we're chilling, kind of. Literally chilling. At least for me anyway. I have to go for the weather.
We got cars trading spots over and over again back here with around P32. Rivera is getting into it with Movo and Carpenter. And it looks like a lot more of the remainder of our cars, including the remaining front runners, are finally pitting, leaving Landon out front. LeMay taking P39 off of Guy Manperson just now. How'd that happen? A drag race, that's how. And inside wins. Colin Dunham looking for an opening around this Nissan. I don't think he's going to find it. There's no way the Nissan leaves the door open here. He does not. Can he outbrake around the outside and hold the inside for the next corner? Maybe. He goes super deep, but that obliges him to the inside, but is still too slow to make the corner. And that Nissan of Austin Carpenter holds him off. Very good attempt, though. Our leader, Diego, still less than a second lead over Jeff Spangler. Their last laps looked like they were identical. They might end up being in a holding formation for a lot of this back half of the race. I'll have to check in later. It'll be proper sunset soon at turn 4 or whatever. I forget how they count these kinks, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn 4 and 5. It's gonna be super pretty real soon.
Not to mention, this was slow, but earlier on, it's like a nice peeking out.
We got some racing. Anton Rushevich looks like he's going around the outside of Arjun. He actually did it. The Mustang went around the outside of the BMW of Arjun. Looks like Williams just went wide at the top of Eau Rouge. Already invalidated his lap. I think that's the only place he possibly could. And he fakes the move up the inside. Didn't have the overlap or the speed yet, though. It tucks in. John Lass with Kelvin Lau nearby in tow. All over Arjun. And I wonder if that was a track warning for Laz just there. I think he cut the inside of the white painted line. Jeff Spangler slowly losing a little bit of time off of Diego. He's now 1.2 seconds behind. Going to be well out of the slipstream range now and just starts probably slipping even more. By the way, Selena, if you're speaking, I can't hear you.
I was just admiring.
In the zone? Okay.
I was just admiring the whole entire sequence after download before I don't know the name. The corner that is quite quick, but anyway, for the chicane, but oh man.
Williams is on Peter O'Brien, and it's going to result in a drag race to turn 1. Tan said, oh, holy audio glitching. I think I heard it too, actually.
Oh really? I checked my ping is at 40 ms, so I'm not sure. It's interesting.
Make sure I don't have any weird filters on Discord. Nope, nothing. But we still have a drag race up to Eau Rouge. Let's see how this pans out. Arjun will take the lead. And Kelvin Lau can be caught way off guard by how slow Laz was going after bailing. And up ahead, Williams just took P11 off of Peter O'Brien. He now has Sanchez to worry about immediately behind him. Squatchmonger says he thinks it's the computer because the car audio is messy too. Mustang's most obvious. Okay, so if that's the case, if the game is glitchy, then it's my computer's fault for sure. Alright, well, we'll take what we can get, folks, because if you were here last week, then you know that we crashed multiple times. And speaking of crashes, Zach Martin, I'll catch the instant replay right now.
And I think.
And he loses the rear end, loses a ton of speed sliding, and just gets collected immediately. Ouch.
Yikes.
Squatchmonger says you'll donate to help me with the PC rebuild. Be careful what you volunteer yourself for. I have a 7800 X3D and a 9070 XT. Are in a very particular small form factor build. And, you know, in spite of all that, I can still see my frame time hitching every once in a while in the preview, and I just don't understand why, because I should be able to run this game at 1 billion FPS. No sweat.
Interesting. Weird things happening.
The $1 donation is still a donation. True, you got me there. Just call him Dunham have the overspeed on Austin. Not enough. I don't think Austin's gonna close the door like he did a couple laps ago. Yep, we've been here before. Will the outside work? He holds it, but no, he just loses too much speed trying to whip the car back around.
Oh, that beautiful sunset, and it's a golden hour.
Those shadows are a mile long. Just under 20 minutes left in the pit window and just over 20 minutes left to go in this race. Diego still maintaining this race lead, extending the gap out from Jeff Spangler. About to be 3 seconds now. Jeff Spangler less than a second of a lead over Palmieri. And Rebez out here confusing everybody on this 40-minute old pair of tires. He elected not to pit this lap either. He's got open air. I'm not, at this point, it's not the undercut anymore. Your tires are tired, sir.
Tires are indeed tired.
At every lap at this point, I think he's losing out to the people behind him, so I think he needs to probably pit ASAP. Is Mark gonna get spun? No, he'll leave it another lap. Came real close there. Yeah, D1 does not like the Lexus, they like the Mustang.
They really do. It's just the literal Mustang of this season.
Oh, Rados and Landry getting into it. Rados has got the overspeed at the top of Eau Rouge. Gonna try and go around the outside for the next complex. How's it gonna work? They're probably gonna be, looks like they're side by side immediately into the braking zone. And he does go a little bit deeper, and he's going to maintain the inside for the next quarter as long as he doesn't get pit maneuvered. He looks like he nearly did there. And job's done. And now he's got another Mustang up ahead to look forward to taking S14. Palmieri and Spangler getting into it again. Oh, just Spangler losing a lot of time out of that exit. Jacob not able to capitalize though. He's got to run with this slipstream. Closing, and he doesn't commit.
Brake check.
Gave up the speed. You gotta time it just right so you can send it in the braking zone or beat them before that apex.
Yeah.
And even if you beat them before the apex, you gotta trust that they're not gonna try and slam the door side to side into you.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Landon finally pitting. Jacob nearly earning a track cut with that line, I think.
Oh yeah, that was close.
I'm shocked we haven't seen any drive-thrus or stop-goes or anything.
Yeah, that is quite shocking, to say the least. The way this track is.
Oh no, Jacob!
No!
Jacob, no!
Oh, Jacob.
Oh, I'd show us an instant replay, but we saw front row seats. Oh, that is one
Right
beat up
there, line.
Beat up Mark.
Oh.
And he's gonna get swarmed now. That is tragic. Podium.
Oh,
He's
it
sitting
is.
pretty in the
Podium,
podium.
yeah.
Right into the wall. Death by wall.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I can't really blame him because after he did a terrible in-lap and repaired, he would have been in a disastrous spot.
Yeah.
Let's see. He would have been dang near last. So yeah, I don't blame him at all. What a shame.
Yep. Meanwhile, Denarte is like, has no worries in the world at all. He's got that massive gap.
He's all alone now.
Jeff Spengler. Yeah. He's just chilling.
Baby Sunshine says F Part 10. Thank you for keeping count.
Thank you, thank
Soon
you.
we're gonna exceed Fast and Furious franchise.
Yeah. Really though. Go to the moon after this.
They get me going just fast enough. Let me hit the sausage curve just right. I'll go straight to the moon.
Exactly.
We have more Mustang on Mustang violence. Looks like it's gonna be popping off soon. They're still all trailing Rados, who's still trying to catch up to Escorcia. Oh, Colin Dunham, less than a 10th off of car. Oh, yellow flag. Joel Moffitt. What happened here?
Oh. F part 11?
Let's see. Oh, he gets hit. Hit from behind at the end of the braking zone. Classic
Yikes.
and tragic.
Another, you hate to see it.
Less than a quarter of this race left to go now. And the grid has spread out by nearly... almost a whole... well, most of the grid is within a minute and a half. But it looks like we've got... pretty much no trains of cars greater than 3 or 4 left battling at this point. Big track, even for this big grid.
Yeah. Jeremy Mercer and was it Mark Landry are actually having an active battle within a well within a second, not even half a second.
2/10. Will he send it in the braking zone? He's got a slight overspeed, not enough to get much overlap. The outside is left available, but not enough speed. What about Kelvin Lau? He's side by side now with Durance, and it looks like he's gonna get. Yep, he's gonna be able to close the door for the next corner.
Jeremy Mercer trying to go for the switchback. No.
Up Eau Rouge we go. Hold your breath.
They get that draft and that slipstream really coming into effect.
And here comes that overspeed.
Ooh.
In equal machinery, though, it's going to be a tall order to outbrake and hold around the outside. He tries, though. And the space was given, but still that outside to inside line is just too slow.
Yeah.
And I can hardly imagine the negative G-forces you've got to feel coming over the crest of that hill of Eau Rouge.
Oh, yeah.
My stomach would feel a little queasy from like roller coasters, or even just going over like train tracks at enough speed. I can't imagine that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, or even Bathurst, Mount Panorama.
Oh my gosh.
Now that going up the mountain, then down. Oof, the G's there though.
Oh, and we got yellow flags, McCroat and Marchland.
Oh,
Marchand,
F part
excuse me.
12.
Let's see this instant replay from the helicam. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
That is
Yep,
not how
there's the
you
F
give
part
someone a
12.
spot.
Oh, yeah, hate to see it.
Checking back in up front. our race leader is becoming even more race leadery with 6-second gap to Jeff Spangler at the moment. And Dornells and Omar have caught up to Jeff. All three on screen at the moment, all fighting for P2. JMP Business says, I forgot to turn my TC back on and I died. F. Tails all the time.
F. F. Big F.
I can't tell you how often I do that in practice sessions. I'm just forgetting to put TC at least on one, and I come out of the pit lane and just spin immediately.
Oh no.
German Mercer looking for a move. Inside is left open.
This has been a move.
And
oh!
that caught my Landry totally off guard, who tries to take the apex and drive straight into him. And Tails rolls time.
Oh. F part 13.
Oh, is he also going to lose out to Marecki, who gets up his inside in that Jurassic Park McLaren. And Mercer and Wilson trading spots as well. Is this Movo and Austin Carpenter side by side for a moment? Not quite. As well be nearly touching tailpipes there. And Movo's going to try around the outside, not going to work. And Carr's going to try the same thing, also not going to work. And he bottoms out and totally loses control of his Mustang. Let's see that from his point of view. So he gets shoved a little wide, and he comes back over the curbs and loses it.
Oh.
Tragic.
Tough. Yep. Tragic indeed.
F part 14.
We're really on the F counter.
Swatchmonger says, I think the stewards just went on strike. Too much work, not enough pay. There's infinite work and zero pay. So you are correct.
Yo. You're not wrong.
But at least we have them.
Indeed, yep.
Even if they are on strike. Some of the leagues don't even have striking stewards, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Anton, less than a tenth off the back bumper of Victor Diaz, who's left the door open. Is he going to send it? Anton is going to send it. And Victor goes a little deep to account for room. Clatters over, well, actually kind of gracefully glides over those curbs, but ends up a little slower and slots in behind. One more spot for Anton. Yes, Victor is very polite. Oh, another yellow flag. Jean-Luc. Oh. Jean-Luc.
F. Oh no, Jean-Luc. Landry. F. Part 15.
See that instant replay from this POV. He's already damaged. Oh, I think he got. Looks like Guy Manperson was on his inside. Looks like drove into him on the exit of that corner. And he RTGs. Oh, we have a drive-through. Landon has a drive-through.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Wasn't his race already over? No, it wasn't. It is now.
definitely. Definitely. With that long pit lane, it's sure. Oh, F part 16, you heard it, folks, from Purple 7.
Arnaud has had a real rough race. So is Alan, who is stuck behind towards the back of the grid now. More than a minute behind the race leaders. Careful, Jason. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
Careful. Speaking of trying to be careful, Jeremy Mercer had a little bit of a wide moment, and that gave Wilson now is right behind that blue Mustang. All these mistakes, this is what happens.
Anderson and McCroat going at it. See the replay from Anderson's POV. Oh, look at this run. Oh, did he just lift? Was that lag? How's this possible? Well, either way, huge overspeed beats him to the corner outright. Check back in with this fight for P2. Jeff Spangler still leading this train of Omar Escorcia and Renato Dornelles. Less than a second and a half, or less than 2 seconds separating all of them. Oh, Diaz and Rushevich trading spots again? I'll catch the replay of that. How did Diaz do this? Here he comes. Oh, Rushevich just super slow out of there. He had to have lifted. I think he relinquished the spot for one reason or another. That looks intentional. Mr. Sir side by side with Kelvin Lau into the first turn. Does Kelvin get the undercut? No, not enough speed on that exit. Tuck in right behind again. No, we have one more lap till the parade lap.
One more time.
Wow, that last 15 minutes just flew by.
It really did, though. I just want to say, that went by really quickly.
So I think my stream's FPS has gotten better. Dunham gaining on Movo. He's going to beat him to the braking zone. Looks like he will. He's got the inside. I think this is going to be a good spot to be. I think he's going to get this move. Yeah, there's nothing the Mustang can do about it on the outside. Immediately game over. You've got to be like in a Porsche fighting against a heavy front engine car to defend on the outside there, I think.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
So that means for most cars, you just simply cannot let someone up here inside there. And we are now in the parade lap. Looks like Diego's going to take it home in convincing fashion with more than 6 second lead over Jeff.
That's one lead. A massive lead, actually.
final time up Eau Rouge for this race. Jeff Spangler taking a very liberal line through there. I think he had a speed token and he said it's worth it to take it here. And he might be right. Even having taken it, look at this overspeed.
Oh, look at that.
He wisely protects the inside. And I don't think that Omar's going to be able to keep the speed.
Oh, side by side, very close.
No,
oh, a little bit of a
touch.
touch. Oh, no.
Here. Who was that?
Jonathan Colton is off.
Oh, no.
So,
P37.
uh-oh, I think I lost the count.
Landon just went through. But this fight for P2 is still on. We're going to keep our eyes on that. We're still side by side.
I think F part 17, that's what it is. Oh, Donella's and Escortse. Oh, a little bit of a touch. Oh, Dornella's getting the rough end of that as Andrew Rado squeezes through.
Dornell's on the losing end of that exchange. And I think unless somebody makes a dramatic mistake, I think we may have run out of opportunities for pass here. Oh, Diaz and Rushevich just traded spots. I can skip getting the replay of that because we're about to cross the line. And nobody gaining on each other. Nope, looks like this is going to be it.
Oh, yeah.
Final braking zone, here we go. And Diego crosses line to take P1, winning Spa. Jeff Spangler in that Stefanos Designs Madhouse Racing. McLaren P2, excellent job. Omar Escorcia P3. And Formato still holding it down as our fastest silver driver on track today. Race isn't over yet though. We still have a couple battles left. Kelvin Lau right on the tail of Mr. Sir. Not going to be able to get the job done before crossing the finish line. But we'll be greeted by some celebratory smoke and fog. And I think that was the last battle on track. Unless Alan and Arnaud want to get into it. Punch him. Punch him on the final corner. Final lap. Do it. Do it. Don't think. Just do it.
Dare you. I triple dog dare you.
Don't think. Don't think. Just do it.
Just do it. Don't let
big send. Ooh, that was a big send though.
Oh!
Look at how much space he closed up. Holy crap. Alan must be really damaged or something. That was look at how much space that was.
That was so close. Woo!
He should consider himself fortunate he survived across the line there at P30.
Yeah.
Very dramatic race.
Oh, a couple more cars just getting there.
All right, now can we find these podium finishers for an interview? Let's see. I want to talk to Palmieri, though he might have some not very PG-13 words to say, so maybe we skip him tonight.
Yeah, knowing Jacob.
There's Omar. I'll get him in here for P3 finish. He was, right?
Yep, P3, and Jeff is also in P2.
Welcome, Omar. Congratulations on the P3 finish. How you feeling?
Oh my god, I'm sweating, shaking, everything. It was so hard starting from P11 to going to P3. I was pushing like crazy. I was at...
Oh, that's massive.
Yeah, that was a big gain on the championship.
Well, tell me, which half of the race was more exciting for you?
It was, even though I didn't overtake many people by an overtake itself, because there was a lot of people that was that crashed or had an incident on track, so I just went by and gained some positions. But those last laps behind Jeff yeah, that was insane.
So tell me, with this this finish, do you think you're gonna how high up the standings do you think you're gonna jump? I forget where you were
I don't
before.
know,
I need to pull up the standings.
Yeah, where am I? I think I'm P12, P something, P17, and way down there. So I don't know.
All right, 1 second. Let's look. Driver standings. Wait, where are you? Oh yeah, you're P22 right now. So it's huge, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Huge
Right,
jump.
that
Yeah,
is-
so I hope so.
Awesome stuff. Well, how do
Yeah,
you
that
feel
was a
about next
great
week?
race. Next week is what? Hungary on the rain. I think.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a good track for the Ford, but the Ford is very bad on the rain, so I don't know. There's going to be a lot of practice, a lot of setup, tweaking, so the car doesn't go like a snail on every corner.
Fair assessment. I like Hungaroring, but I have zero experience in it in the rain. But I also will not be doing any time for practice or setup, so I'm expecting a super dramatic next week.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
for
rain, and there are a lot of Fords, so
Yes.
and not a lot of Hondas. Hope, unfortunately. So let's see what the next race brings us.
Anybody you want to shout out before we let you go?
My teammate Anton, I think he had 26 seconds of damage and end up
Oh my goodness.
P15. So that's like a win. So yeah,
So wait,
huge
he finished
shout
the
out for
race
him.
with 20 seconds of damage left to repair?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, 26.
Whoa.
26. Yeah, that's big. He got hit on the first lap, I think, and got 26 seconds of damage.
Well,
And he managed
he had
to
a
get
very exciting race. We
P15.
saw a lot of him on screen.
Yeah,
Not as much
I
as
was
some
on a-
others, but still.
yeah.
All right. Well, listen, thanks for joining us. Congratulations again on the P3, and good luck to you next week.
Thank you so much. Good night. Have a good.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off mid-sentence. All right, who is next? We got Jeff Spangler dragging him in.
Yep, in P2.
Jeff Spangler, welcome to the booth, and congratulations on P2. How you feeling?
Well, here, let me know if you can hear this.
Loud and clear.
No? Okay. Well, that was me cracking open my post-race beer.
Oh,
So,
well earned, man.
wow.
That's great.
That was crazy towards the end. You know, actually, most of the race for you, I think, was crazy.
Yes, that's a good way to describe it. But yeah, what a race. I think I had a little bit of everything there. The car felt like total crap the first lap and 2 laps. I lost those 2 positions, which was a bummer. But then we started catching the top 3, and I was like, if this continues, like, I might as well just roll the dice. I tried to roll the dice at Centerton, and it didn't work out, but this time it worked out almost as good as it could have. Sorry?
The undercut, it worked out really, really well.
Yes, it did. Yeah, I was hoping that they would fight, and I had a good pit stop, and it was kind of funny, you know. I just passed. I've seen like 3 or 4 of them in the exact same fashion. And yeah, what a fight there with Thiago. Well played to him, and congrats on the win. But yeah, fair racing. Couldn't quite get by him. And then, you know, sometimes the tires go away and then they come back towards the end of a race, and they just never came back. They were just, yeah. And, you know, you've got somebody in your mirrors. It's hard to focus and hit your spots, especially I feel like in the McLaren, because the brakes are so crappy. The car didn't want to turn like at the source. Like
Yeah,
just
you go a little deep here and you're just under threat.
yeah, I was almost having to V it and hoping that they wouldn't rear end me.
Yep.
You know, so any heavy
Yep.
braking
Been
zone
there
was like
before.
danger. But yeah, Jacob said he forgot to turn his CC back on, so
Yes, he
that's
did.
what happened to him.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, I've been there and I've done that before. Yeah, but what a race. Huge for the program, as one of our friends would say.
Yes.
P2.
Yep.
After having a shot at pole and quali and bottling the final turn again, that's about as good as I could hope for a race. So, well played to Omar and everybody else that was queuing up behind me, and congrats to him on P3.
And another podium for you too. I remember last week you got, what was it, P3, I believe, at Snutterton. So that's another podium.
Yeah, it's so important to just bank those points. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
Minimize the damage.
This is almost certainly going to put you in the top 3 now for the driver standings.
Yeah, that would be great. And we're halfway through now, so second half. Yeah, just want to still be consistent, and you never know.
Yeah, and with I think Kevin had a rather rough race, so I think you're going to close the distance between them and the team standings as well. So you'll be within arm's reach of P3 there as well. So yeah, great race. Are you looking forward to the next one? Hungaroring in the wet?
Wet Hungaroring. I've actually done that before at Tracklicious League, like last fall, and managed to win that one. There was kind of changing conditions though, which I know when it rains, it's no, that's not true actually. The rain can still vary, so it just depends on if you can get lucky, and whoever gets the driest track in some circumstances will do the best.
Yeah, there's some corners and
Hungaroring's a great track, so I'm looking
where
forward to it.
the banking can really lead to some dramatic and varying puddles.
Yes, absolutely. It's a hard track to begin with, and then when it's wet, just another layer of complexity.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, anybody you want to shout out before we let you go?
Shout out to Eric. I think Eric Kamarecki had a good finish. I believe maybe his best of the season. I think he was P11 or 12. So good to see him turning in the right direction. And shout out to Calvin. He just hangs in there, and I know the good results will start coming his way.
Yeah, definitely. Kelvin was battling all the way till the end. But yeah, congrats to you, and looking forward to seeing you on the podium again next week. See you later.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll manifest. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Yep. See ya.
And last but certainly not least, where'd he go? Where is Diego?
Don't be shy.
I don't see him in the team, the D1 race chat.
I don't see him either.
He's shy.
No, we don't bite.
We like to
Come
interview our
on.
winners. I'm gonna give him 10 seconds to join before I roll the ads. Come on, you out there? Join the D1 or D2 race chat if you want to be interviewed. 5 seconds. And it looks like no. So you know what that means? You get to hear the smooth, the sophisticated, the enchanting voice of...
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs, enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
That's our race. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for participating if you're one of us. Tune in tomorrow, same spot for D2, round 4, same at Spa. D3 and D5 we're racing simultaneously on broadcasted on YouTube. Join us later this week on Friday for a Nordschleife event. What, Friday or Saturday? Was it for
Friday?
Friday,
yep.
for a Nordschleife
Yep.
event, and come back same time, same place next week for round 5. Have I missed anything?
I think that's pretty much it, aside from tomorrow's races with divisions 2, 4, and 6.
Yep.
Same time, but yeah, for Nordschleife, it is amazing. We finally have a mini NLS event, so as just said, just join up. I believe you can actually still sign up, so if you can,
Yes.
join up.
Yep.
The more the better, honestly, and it's a blast, so looking forward to that on Friday.
Discord.gg/SRA or go to our website simracingalliance.com for more info to get started, registered, and participating and joining us on track. See you next time. I've been your cameraman, Jess Osborne. I've been joined by Selena Boonstra. See you next time.